Welcome back, guys, to Real Bearded News. I'm your host, Sean, and today I have a new co-host who's going to introduce himself. So, what's your name?
My name is Brendon Myers. Excited to be here. New experience for me, but really excited to get going and talk about some movies with y'all.
Heck yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so, Brendon, I am going to steal something from a friend of mine that we used to podcast together. Well, he had his own. I had my own. But he would ask this question, and I think it's a really awesome question. If you were to be at a desert, what is the one, or a deserted island, what is the one snack, movie theater snack that you would take with you to that island?
Movie theater snack. Okay. That's a great question. Dude, I don't know. I might just have to go with some popcorn.
Just straight up
just
movie
straight
theater
up popcorn. Some good movie theater popcorn. A good couple layers of butter all the way down through the box. Can never go wrong with that.
Yeah. I think movie theater popcorn is a awesome choice. Okay, if you had to choose one movie in this deserted island to watch for the rest of the time that you're there, what is the one movie that you would choose?
Oh, that's got to be a really hard choice. I might have to just stick with Donnie Darko, one of my all-time favorite movies.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Good choice. And let's see. Let's see if I remember what's the third question. I don't remember the third question. I never remember the third question.
All good.
But I know there was three. But there's two. So, popcorn for the rest of your life.
Popcorn.
Or for the rest of your time in the island.
Donnie
and
Darko. Yes, sir.
That is crazy. I feel like Donnie Darko would make me a lot more paranoid to be in that island than anything else.
Yeah. I feel like I just start seeing Frank just around the island just appearing. But maybe he'd give me some clues.
Fair.
Maybe he'd help me get off the island.
That is true. That is very true. That's interesting. That's a solid choice.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one before. All right. Awesome. What movie are we talking about today?
Today we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat II.
Yeah. What did you think of it? First of all, I know you and I had discussed a little bit of it before you went to go watch it.
Yes.
So what were some of the things that you heard of the movie before you went in that you were kind of expecting about it?
Yeah, I heard from a couple of my friends before watching it. They were just saying it was very kind of feminist pushy and that whole agenda and everything. And then, as we talked, you were kind of telling me how it wasn't very pushy on the feminine side and everything. And just having a female main character in 2026, a lot of people get upset about for some reason, even though there was nothing really too crazy about it. I feel like I went into the movie without having a ton of expectations, especially just after seeing the first movie again recently. Yeah, I was pretty amazed at the movie, not gonna lie.
It was really well made. I feel like in comparison to the first one, and I was telling one of my friends, I was like, this one seems a lot more graphic and a lot more bloodier than the first one. He was like, no, the first one was bloodier. And I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it was, and I think they were trying to keep it a little bit more on the PG side. PG-13. Just to draw in a little bit more of an audience before releasing the second one, and then just appeasing to all the fans and going full-blown Mortal Kombat style with it. Yeah,
which I think worked really, really well for them. This one, I feel bad for Cole.
Yeah. Cole Young had it coming, but...
he really did.
Too sad.
It's not... I didn't think that's the way he should have gone out necessarily, but it was very interesting how they went ahead with the entire... respecting the audience, right? A lot of us didn't like Cole as a character.
Movie.
Yeah.
It kind of seemed a little bit forced in the first movie, his character. Aside from the actor Louis Tan, he's amazing.
He's awesome.
Great martial artist. I love him. We'll get into that a little bit later. But his character in Mortal Kombat 1 felt a little bit forced on the audience. But I also see it as just a way of having him in the movie to bring in Scorpion. And that descendant line.
Yeah.
So.
But I feel like they didn't even need necessarily to have Cole as a descendant from Scorpion, right? Because you could just honestly you can make just a Scorpion movie and people will go watch it because they love that character.
Yeah,
same thing with Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, Scorpion, a very classic rivalry since Mortal Kombat 1 came out.
Yeah.
Didn't really need Cole Young, but I guess we got him.
Yeah. And now that we have him, I would have liked to see, just to mix in the movie stuff with the video game stuff, I would have liked to see a Cole in the video games, or at least have Scorpion have a skin of Cole,
like a Cole Young skin.
Yeah, which I don't think they did. No. Missed
Not
opportunity.
That I know of.
Yeah, I think that's a missed opportunity for Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah,
but
they kind of just were like, here's this character, and then the second movie comes out, and I feel like they could have done a little more with him.
Mm-hmm.
But
you knew he was gonna die the moment that he's telling Johnny Cage, like, I'm okay if I die because I know it's for the greater good. You're like, you're dying.
He's dead.
I don't know who's going to kill you.
Yeah.
But you're going to die. And the fact that it was Shao Kahn, that he finds out that Shao Kahn is essentially cheating.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Shao Kahn also, after he took Raiden's powers.
Right?
Yeah. Shao Kahn before probably would have been more even fight.
Yeah.
But after the powers, I didn't have a chance.
Which, there's a lot of spoiler conversation here, so...
Yeah.
Spoiler warning, I guess. But also, you can't, like, we almost can't talk about the movie and give it like a proper review without using spoilers.
Yeah.
But I think so if you follow the video game storyline, it goes into Chinook's medallion and how important that is, right? So having that in here, opening that door for that in a future video game was awesome.
Yeah. And I feel like the second movie did a lot better job at following more of the lore and like the backstory of the actual video games than the first movie did. But yeah, like I said before, it was a great setup for the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
Having the whole tournament. Now we get into some backstories and some lore of different characters. And so, honestly, I'm pretty excited to see what happens with the third movie.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to come into the third movie?
I don't know. The way they ended the movie kind of made it seem like they were going to go back and then resurrect Cole Young.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Cole, Jax,
we're getting more Cole, more Jax, or are we going to introduce some newer characters and get into a couple different storylines?
Yeah.
So kind of hard to tell at this point.
Honestly, I would be perfectly fine if they tried going with if they follow the video games a little bit and the side games that they had, like having the whole Sub-Zero. Let me backtrack. If they would have had a whole Sub-Zero movie before Mortal Kombat 2, of Sub-Zero and Scorpion trying to find Chinook's medallion, instead of just having the scapegoat of Kano.
Yeah, Kano stealing it at the end of the first movie.
I'm over it. I think it was like low-key kind of dumb where it was like, we need to revive Kano because he knows where the medallion is, and it was in his pocket the entire
whole time. Yeah.
Which I was like, I get it, comedic relief, but also dumb.
Yeah.
I want to see Kano with his metal part.
face.
Yeah. But seeing Sub-Zero and then Scorpion go and look for the medallion for Quan Chi.
Yeah.
For the fake promises Quan Chi has, I would have liked to see that as well.
Yeah.
I think it's too late now.
I think I agree, and bringing back Kano, kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
Great comedic relief for the movie, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think there were a handful of times, almost every time he was on screen, actually, he's just spewing out garbage and just. I was laughing. I was laughing the whole time. Him and Johnny Cage were probably two of my favorite characters in this movie.
Yes.
Especially Johnny Cage's chemistry with Baraka.
Yes.
When they were fighting, oh my gosh, I can go on about that forever, but yeah, it was super awesome.
Yeah, and I thought the way they did a lot of things, like for a Mortal Kombat movie, which is something that we've had for a while since the 90s, right? Like we've had Mortal Kombat movies for a minute, and even TV shows.
Yeah.
And usually video game movies are never good. There's never been a good video game movie ever.
It's very hard to adapt a video game to a movie, especially Mortal Kombat, where basically the whole premise of the game, if you don't play like through the storyline, you just play with your friends on the weekends or whatever, the whole premise of the game is just who can brutally murder the other person.
Right.
You know?
And I feel like, they did a great job showing that.
Yeah.
100%. But this one did such a great job bringing in a video game to life. And I thought that was pretty awesome because we haven't seen that almost ever from anything. Yeah. And then the one thing that I didn't like even though the Baraka Johnny Cage relationship was awesome, the way that they cultivated that,
Yeah.
I feel like Baraka's one of those characters that if you make him a comedic relief, you almost can't make him a badass. Like, it's not a Johnny Cage.
It kind of takes away like his aura.
Yeah.
I don't know. And like his costume design was great in the movie.
Oh,
I loved
yeah.
it. It was like very similar to how he is in the video games.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, everyone in the whole movie, like, great costume designs. I loved it compared to, some of the older Mortal Kombat movies in the 90s where, I mean, I was still a very young kid watching those, but I was like, bro, these costumes kind of suck, Got him at Spirit Halloween,
Yeah.
Which
they made reference to in
yeah.
when he was fighting Baraka, which is great.
Yeah, that was really funny. But yeah, the costumes were great. Baraka was awesome. But yeah, I agree. Giving him kind of that little bit of comedic relief with Johnny Cage was a little interesting, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It was great.
Yeah.
Because it's not a horror movie.
Yeah.
But I would love to watch a Baraka horror movie.
Oh yeah.
Like
a Baraka backstory. Like
him
horror movie
rising
and
to be the leader of
all the
them.
Tarkatan. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be amazing.
And then one interesting thing. So I grew up watching Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which I love the Mortal Kombat movies. They're cheesy and ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I love them. However, one interesting thing that they did different from one of those was Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
Shao Kahn has his helmet off consistently in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. On this one, he never.
He doesn't take it off until like he doesn't physically take it off. Katana kind of takes it off for him and reveals his mortality. But I really enjoyed the character of Shao Kahn and kind of the portrayal of how he was ruling over the different realms that he took over. The only character I kind of disliked was Jade.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me more.
So, I don't know. Jade was just kind of, there. She's friends with Katana.
Mm-hmm.
They're serving Shao Kahn, and they're like, yes, we'll do whatever you want. Please, you're our king. You're our lord. The whole time, Katana's going back and forth, talking to Lord Raiden, trying to save the Earth realm and help everyone else. Because she's firsthand seen the negative effects of Shao Kahn's reign, right? And then she gets caught by her friend Jade, and Jade's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn you into Shao Kahn over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tell on you." And then Shao Kahn's, getting the snot beat out of him, and she's like, "Well, actually, I think I'm gonna join Katana's team." It's like, bro, it's kind of a backstabbing move, kind of dirty.
Which, it's interesting for Jade because that's almost what Jade's character has always been.
Yeah.
Of a backstabber. But I wonder if she will flip again in future films or
future movies.
Yeah. And even in the new timeline that we have on Mortal Kombat 1, is she going to be flipping back and forth to whoever's winning?
Yeah.
So
true. That's a good point. I didn't think about that yet.
But also puts
a new perspective on it.
Back to Jade. I mean, like she's interesting because she was essentially a child soldier.
Yeah.
And then she was chosen to protect Katana.
Yeah.
Consistently, and they grew up like sisters, right? So they have that bond of like technically
sisters.
Owner slave, but not really. Katana decided to have that sisterhood,
friendly sisterhood kind of vibe.
And Jade never she saw it like that, but then she didn't see it like that because she wanted to serve Shao Kahn the entire time.
Yeah,
so,
very interesting dynamic there, and I think there were very few characters that had like a good dynamic.
Yeah,
that were very emotionally attached to the audience, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're, like we said, Cole Young kind of had it coming. Got killed. Didn't really care too much.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that was a crazy kill scene. Cool.
I mean.
Swipe him off into the lava.
Yeah. No, seriously. Like, the way that he just threw him off, like, into the acid pit. I don't think, and because of that, I don't think that they're going to bring Cole Young back.
Yeah.
Like, yes, his spirit could be back, but his body is gone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he can.
But I will say, when we get the reveal, they go back, they get Scorpion, and then they're fighting Noob Saibot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Like,
that was cool.
I can't even put into words how I felt. I was just like, those are two characters that you get emotionally attached to because of the video game lore and the whole backstory of them and their rivalry. It's just like seeing him on screen and Scorpion with his catchphrase, "Get over here!" Like, bro, I got chills during the movie when he said that.
No, that was great, and I think a lot of them had. I don't think Liu Kang did his little bicycle kick with this little scream.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He did his finisher, like his finishing move.
Yeah.
The big double dragon.
Yeah.
You know, flame dragon. It was super awesome to see that. Liu Kang is an awesome character I've played with for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, his fight with
Kung Lao
was
that
probably
was
one of my
fight.
favorite ones in the movie.
I think it's probably the best one just because of who they are.
Yes.
Because even the fight that he had with Shao Kahn, like both fights that he had with Shao Kahn,
Yeah.
it was okay. But the fight that he had with Kung Lao, there's like emotion attached to it.
Yeah.
The background, I was rewatching it and I noticed that the background changes according to who's winning. So it's blue when Liu Kang is winning, and then when Kung Lao is winning, it's red.
Interesting.
And I was like, I didn't see it. Like I didn't pay attention the first time, and then when I rewatched it, I was like, oh, that's such a cool kind of like dynamic of like going back and forth. Like it goes purplish.
It kind of helps with like kind of telling the viewer how to feel.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, oh, red side's winning now. Blue side is like good versus evil.
Yeah.
Kind of playing off that, I liked throughout the movie when they're getting selected to fight in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they kind of had like a little blue outline around them.
Yeah.
Or like they had started glowing red. It was cool. It reminded me of when I used to be playing with my homies and you're going through the character select screen and a little red circle around it or blue square or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's
so and that's such a such a little detail.
Yeah.
You know, that it's such a throwaway detail until you start thinking about like, hey, this is me selecting my character and that's my friend selecting the enemy character. Right?
Yeah.
Like that is a very cool thing.
It was cool.
I didn't think about that until
I was seeing it in the movie and I was just like, whoa, this like I feel like I'm selecting a character to go fight right now.
Yeah.
You know? And then I'm a little bit more emotionally invested into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, all right.
Because you want to see this character win. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I think Cole's death is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Because we selected Cole to be that person, right? To go fight Shao Kahn. Also, just seeing Shao Kahn's like move that speed boost that he does, that shoulder tackle.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
And there's like just like the video game has the little green boost.
Where like
bro.
His like he's moving so fast that you could see the trail of him going.
Like light speed trail.
But also short bursts, right? Like he didn't cross an entire map because same way as the video game, it's a short burst that he could do only.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a great thing to bring into it. Again, relating back to the video games.
I did like that. And now that you bring that up, I did notice a lot of the fights were very like kind of two-dimensional.
Yes.
Right? It's a lot more
back and
true to the video game. Back and forth,
left and right.
Left, right. You know, you got one guy jumping over the other person. You're hitting the mid-air attack. Super awesome. I love the fight choreography. As someone who trains martial arts and MMA and jiu-jitsu, and you as well.
Yeah.
Dude, watching like real martial arts be applied into movies is always like one of my most favorite things.
But not even like fake, but like legitimate moves that we do.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Sonya versus Sindel.
Yes.
She does an omniplata.
Yeah.
On Sindel, which I was like,
yeah,
hey, I know that move.
I've done that before. Yeah.
I struggle with that. That shit sucks.
You're like, it's hard to do.
Yeah, and she just does it so great.
Like it was great technique. I was watching it actually with a friend from the gym, and we just both looked at each other like just eyes wide open. We're like, yo, dude, she like inverted into a triangle.
Yup.
Starts getting stacked up, and then she transitions from the triangle into the omoplata, covers the shoulder. Like it was like textbook jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. It was damn near perfect.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And that's why I feel like I was a little bit disappointed with Cole's character because of the extensive martial arts background that Louis Tan has.
Yes.
Great actor, great martial artist. You know, very good kickboxing. He's got very good jiu-jitsu experience as well. I feel like they could have done more with that. But I do think that because of his background, they were more influenced into like real martial arts.
Yeah.
For the choreography.
For like everybody else.
Yeah.
And I think here's the thing though, it's very hard to do jiu-jitsu with big people.
Yes.
So if he would have done something like that with like Shao Kahn, it's like can you really put a triangle on Shao Kahn?
Yeah,
You know,
big broad shoulders, and he's got his his whole helmet on the whole time.
Like it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then he also has a background of a boxer, I think it was, or a kickboxer.
Yes, or from the first movie, he was an MMA fighter.
Well, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
can you really?
kind of makes sense.
And then he ends up getting like the blades,
A little double blade.
Yeah. And so he
With
was
basically
doing
a Black Panther suit when you think about it, you know.
it.
He
Legitimately
he absorbs
was.
the energy and he just blasts it back. It's
Yeah.
like, kind of
His
a rip
blades
off,
were
but-
made out of it.
Yeah.
100%. There was no doubt that where the
the idea
inspiration came from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally Black Panther. What fight is one that you want to see in the potential Mortal Kombat 3?
I feel like we talked about earlier, I'd like to see more Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I feel like we didn't get enough in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of an underwhelming ending.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see more Scorpion, Sub-Zero. I really enjoyed the Noob Saibot fight,
Mm-hmm.
which, I mean, Noob Saibot is Sub-Zero, you know, resurrected from Quan Chi and whatever. But, bro, they're like two of my favorite characters of all time.
Yeah.
I would really love to see an introduction of Kenshi.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of my favorite of all times. I have used
Yeah.
him for so many years now. And just being able to see him introduced into a game against anybody or in a movie against anybody would be amazing.
Yeah. And a lot of people are thinking that the killing of Cole was
Yeah.
so like that Lewis could portray Kenshi.
Exactly.
Because I thought that's who he was to begin with.
Yeah.
Up until they were like, nah, he's just a
Cole Young.
descendant. I was like, who the hell is Cole?
We don't care about this guy.
Show me what video game he's from. What comic book. And,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I would love to see a Kenshi come back.
Kenshi's
And
amazing.
I think we have a really good setup right now for the Deadly Alliance timeline.
Yeah.
Because we have Quan Chi, we have Shang Tsung. We saw Shang Tsung try to take, or that little special that he does where he's like absorbing the energy.
He's like taking
the soul out.
Yeah, almost looks
from-
like he's like ripping his soul out of him.
Heck yeah.
Super awesome.
I thought there was so much fan service in this movie
Yes.
without it being bad.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, let me show you this move that I could do. Soul sucker. And you're
Yep.
like, I know what you're doing, bro, and I love it.
Yeah.
And so like I don't think there was anything bad in this film as far as like what people like you and I wanted to watch, like real
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat fans.
Yeah.
I don't think there was
exactly.
anything bad.
I
Unless
feel
you
like
could
they
choose
did a
one.
great job of like appealing to all like the fans.
Yes.
like, People who've been playing Mortal Kombat since the first one came out, you know.
Mhm.
Like I said in the beginning, I saw a bunch of negative reviews and they're like, "Oh, it's super feminist because Kitana's backstory." It's like,
Yeah.
all right, well, that's just how it is. It's
Yeah.
First of all, it's a fictional world.
Yeah.
You know, she's a princess. Her dad died, got killed by Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
They were enslaved. Sorry that she's trying to, save her world.
Right.
Um,
Sorry that she's standing up for the
Yeah,
right thing.
for the right
My
thing.
bad.
Yeah, but I feel like they did a great job of like appealing to the fans.
Mhm.
Like Mortal Kombat fans were there for brutality,
Mhm.
some gruesome fights, great action scenes, martial arts were amazing as we talked about. And yeah, nothing was like super forced.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Which is something that you don't see often in a lot of movies, right? Where
Yeah.
their message, they feel like they can't have their message without just with their movie. They have to like
They have to,
this
like,
is the
specifically
message.
say it at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
I feel like recently, I might get a little hate for this, but Marvel movies, at the end of like Marvel movies, they have like a dialogue. It's like, well, and this is the message, and they have a whole, a whole speech of like,
yeah,
be a good person and do this and that. It's like
Mhm.
you can portray that through characters' actions
yeah,
and how they handle themselves and the way they carry themselves and their morals, instead of just having someone straight up say it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the one, because I don't hate, but I strongly dislike a lot of the Marvel TV shows that came out. Like I liked
haven't seen
WandaVision. I thought that one was
Any
great.
of them.
The one that I felt that it was a little bit on the nose, but without it being on the nose was Falcon,
Oh,
the Falcon TV
Falcon and
show.
the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole, like the U.S. is still might be racist because of this and that and the third.
Yeah.
I felt that the messaging that it had, it was just portrayed throughout. without necessarily beating you over the head.
Without saying it.
It did a great thing. And then all of a sudden it was like, America's racist. I'm like, okay.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. You're like waiting for it the whole time.
Yeah.
Bam. Oh, got it. Okay.
But they did so well for like the longest time, like showing you where, you know, people were just not into it because he was black.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay,
Exactly.
yeah, like I can see that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
And that's kind of how I view Katana's character. Because if you were to take Katana's character, swap it out, you know, put whoever else in there, a guy or whatever, same morals, same values, same motive behind what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's still great, you know? If you can interchange characters and it's still a great movie and great messages,
yeah,
I think it's fine.
And I think that's the test, right? Like, can you
Yeah.
put any character into that position and does it work?
Yeah.
So if you put Baraka,
Yeah,
it works.
it's fine.
He is a marginalized group of, I was
Yeah.
going to say people, but not people.
Tarkatan,
Species. Yeah.
aliens, whatever they are,
Yeah.
you know?
And if he was in that same situation, if he rose up the same way, are we going to be like, well, they're talking about, no, that's
Yeah.
illegal immigrants now. Yeah,
That's,
we're
yeah.
talking about no, but they did do a good, put Liu Kang in there, put anyone
Yeah.
in there. Johnny Cage. Even Johnny
Exactly.
Cage's story was really Katana's story at the same time.
Yeah.
Just
It was
different.
like very parallel.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that. I like when you can have two different storylines within the same movie and keep them very like consistent with each other.
Yeah.
Where you're not falling behind on one story, then you have to all of a sudden catch up to meet the other one at the end and then have a finale.
Yeah.
They like progressed equally through the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and then at the end, you know, we had the finale, the resolution of the movie, and a setup for the third.
Yeah.
So I think it was great.
Everyone grew, like you're saying, right?
Yeah.
And I think this movie did a really good job with that of showing, not telling, and
Yes.
not assuming that the audience is stupid.
Yes.
They respected
Yes.
the audience's intelligence, right? So it's
Exactly.
like a lot of movies, they tend to have, like you're saying, like have this character go down this time, and then this person's story is paused
Yeah.
until we come back, and then we cut.
Yeah.
And that's saying, hey, the audience is dumb. They can't understand.
They're not going to fill in
things.
the blank.
Yeah.
Right? Because every time, I feel like every time it's switched back from Johnny Cage to Katana,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of know, like, okay, he's with the good guys, he's working, he's fighting, he's doing his thing,
Yeah.
right? I like how they portrayed it at the beginning and how he kind of, watching his confidence grow throughout the movie,
Yeah.
right? They show up in the parking lot to get him, and he's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Don't believe you guys.
Yeah.
All right. They take him over to, you know, Raiden's
Raiden's
temple,
castle,
and,
yep.
and they're like showing him everything. He's like, well, I actually don't care.
Yeah.
And then he leaves, and then he comes back, and he has a talk with Raiden and everything, and yeah, he just like slowly builds up his confidence.
Yeah.
And I think he really hit that switch in the Baraka fight
Yeah.
when he's like trying to trash talk him into fighting
Liu
Liu Kang, and then he gets picked for the fight instead. It's like, oh crap! And then
Yeah.
he starts fighting, and then Baraka's like, okay, respect.
Yeah.
You know, like you stood up, you fought, you put it on the line. Respect, I'll help you guys. And then I think that kind of started helping him with his confidence and
Mhm.
being able to develop more as a character throughout the movie. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do with him later on.
Hopefully they don't kill him like they did in Annihilation.
Yeah.
First 5 minutes dead.
First kill.
Yeah, seriously. That being said, Johnny Cage and Katana fight is very interesting
Yes.
because it's so stiff.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't know if it's because the dude portraying Johnny Cage can't actually fight.
Carl Urban's a little old,
Yeah.
maybe.
That too.
Great actor. Love him. I think it was a great cast for Johnny Cage. Like,
100%, yeah.
perfect casting. But yeah, I agree.
It's so stiff, and it looks very like I was watching it, and I saw there was a part where I think she knees him in the face,
yeah.
and it's if you have to be eagle-eyed, where it doesn't land, and he just reacts.
really?
To it. Yeah,
I didn't even
and I was
notice.
like, that's what made me catch that it was a stiff fight, because at first
Yeah.
you're like, oh, he's just not fighting, he's just trying to run away.
Yep.
But he actually starts to fight,
He starts to kind of
but it's
give
so
it back
stiff.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's because of who he's supposed to be, this washed up actor, like
actor.
martial arts,
Yeah.
martial artist who doesn't really, because what he says with to Sonya, I don't do this, right? Like this.
Yeah.
I have stunt doubles that
It's all a
do
movie.
this fight.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah, everything is fake, but he was like a judo karate.
Yeah,
person.
karate world champion.
Yeah.
There's a video of him watching his in the bar, and then he gets
taken
back.
Yeah.
Right.
And so having that fight that he has with Katana versus the fight that he ends up having with Baraka, it's a very different fight.
Very different. Yes.
Baraka's fight starts the same way, very stiff, very elusive.
Him running away, trying to avoid it, and in the beginning.
And then he goes into it and he starts doing his little.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell is that.
The manipulation where he's like.
Yeah. And Baraka's just going with it too, which is like, just punch him, stab him, do something. But no, he's going with it the entire time. And so, what did you think of all the fights aside from the one that I just named? Was there any other fight that was a little stiff that you could almost see like, these guys aren't really good fighters? As a fighter yourself.
That's a great question. I mean, like we touched on before, the, Sonya Blade, just amazing jiu-jitsu, amazing grappling.
Yeah.
I feel like Jax and Jade, not super great.
Yeah.
Jade had a really good, like, sort of flying armbar, used it to flip him over, throw him a little bit. But other than that, I feel like Jax is a very stiff character. And I know, like, in the video games, he's a power puncher, right?
Yep.
He's got his mechanical arms. He's bang, 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 blasting. But I feel like it could have been done in a better way.
Yeah.
Right? It could have been a little more exciting. But
yeah.
Just my opinion.
Because that fight was what, like maybe 2 minutes? If that?
If 2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
It was very short. And he's like, all right, I'm going to spare you because you're Katana's friend.
Yeah. And he was just throwing her around. Like, I don't think he ever threw, like, a proper punch.
No.
He just threw her.
He just kind of was, like, a little bit defensive.
Yeah.
Threw her a couple times. He was like, I'll spare you. Personally, I think he should have ended her, but...
Break a bone or something, right?
Yeah, break something. Do something.
Because technically, the fight didn't finish.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't knocked out. Kind of like Johnny got knocked out.
Johnny got knocked out.
Yeah. 100%. He was...
And then Katana chose to spare him.
Yeah.
Right?
Jade wasn't knocked out. She was just low health. That's it.
Very low health,
Yeah.
Your bar's glowing red. It's like...
like, we're waiting for you to hit L1 so you could do that.
Exactly.
That all of a sudden special,
Wait, so bringing that up, actually, just reminded me of the very end of Katana and Johnny Cage's fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
also, one thing I really liked was when, like, Shao Kahn's watching, he's like, he tells her, finish him.
Yeah.
And then she kind of stands there watching, and you see Johnny Cage just kind of stand there, like, wobbling.
Yes.
And it reminded me of all the times that I have failed my finishing combo in the game.
With the uppercut?
I throw my freaking controller on the ground. Like, dude, I can't do the finisher. I hate this game.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was, like, also a good callback to the video,
Yep.
Not forced.
No.
If you haven't really played too much, you wouldn't notice it. You just be like, okay, he's really weak, and then he collapses and falls down. But that's exactly what happens in a video game. You don't hit your finishing combo.
Yeah.
You don't do the finish move.
You go stiff and you knock out. Yeah.
You fall down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was super cool too.
I liked. I think that part was great. I liked also the little heavenly gems showing who was up in the tournament.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yep. I think it was a great. The way they introduced it and explained in the beginning, the tournament.
Yeah.
Was very well set up, and then, the audience was able to just kind of follow along throughout the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And like we said before, they're not just assuming that the audience is stupid.
Yeah.
We can't put it together by ourselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, the interesting part is the Elder Gods, though, agreeing with Katana flipping sides.
Yeah.
Unless they knew the entire time that she was a double agent and they were willing to accept that.
Kind of interesting.
Because that matchup of Sonya versus Shao Kahn,
that
was not healthy for anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very interesting. I remember looking over at my friend. I was like, oh, they're just going to allow it,
Yeah.
They're just going to allow that to happen. Like, she's like, I renounce Shao Kahn, and I'm going to fight for Earthrealm now.
Yeah, and they're just like, yep.
Switches blue.
Okay.
Oh, I guess that's allowed. Yeah, cool.
Right, which means anyone could have flipped sides.
Yeah.
Jade could have flipped.
Yeah, Jade could have just easily been like, boom. All right, now it's 2-1.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, oh, well.
But she didn't.
She didn't.
Although she did kind of like force Quan Chi to tell her where everybody was going, and she's like, I'll go to NetherRealm.
Yep.
And then helped.
Yeah.
Which she didn't do anything in NetherRealm, honestly.
She was kind of she was kind
a
of one of those
distraction.
characters where I was like, I don't really care for her, right? But then again,
So
she has a role.
we talked about how Kano really didn't need to come back necessarily.
Yeah.
Instead of Kano being resurrected, who would you have liked to see in that position of Kano's character?
I would have really liked to see Reptile.
Oh.
You know, they kill him in the first movie. He has a good fight with Kano and Sonya Blade in her trailer. They kill Reptile. Why not resurrect Reptile? He's, you know he's on your side.
Yeah.
Whereas Kano, now at the end of the movie, is back with Earthrealm, right?
Yeah.
Starts off with Earthrealm in the first movie, kind of flips sides,
Yeah.
comes back at the end of the second. So, I don't know. I think it would have been a more definitive, like, we got Reptile.
Yeah.
And just Reptile's character and whole backstory is awesome, too. Like,
yeah.
It's amazing.
Which we had his map, right? Where Shao Kahn is at.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Which I thought was cool, right? We had the Spears area where it's where Sindel dies.
All the spikes coming up out of the ground,
which I thought was cool. Like I was like, the fact that we even have this map, is awesome. The acid map, which is where Reptile tends to live.
Yep.
So that was a nice little nod towards like his area. I would have liked to see, Rain.
Oh, okay.
Rain or Smoke.
Yeah.
Those are two characters that I thought would have been great. And even having, because we brought Noob Saibot, having Ermac would have been a character.
Ermac would have been so good.
Just because he's almost like the perfect villain. He's a conglomeration of everybody.
Yeah, he's got, he's very good, skilled, technical fighter.
Yeah.
In the video games. But then he also has, his little levitation, bang, smack, sorcerer skills and soul-sucking stuff. And I think, in my opinion, Ermac is better than Quan Chi.
Yeah?
Just saying.
But is
would have been great to see him.
But is Ermac the reason Ermac exists is because of Quan Chi.
Yeah.
So you can't have Ermac without.
You can't have him without Quan Chi. So, yeah, it's tough. I think it would be great to see him coming up
in the next one.
In Mortal Kombat 3, hopefully.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Having all of the ninjas, right? Which back then it was just, hey, let me change their colors real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yellow, blue, cool. Red.
Okay, now we got red.
Purple.
Green. Yeah, exactly.
Which I was watching a video of a dude playing like against all these like secret characters, and when he plays against the Reptile changes colors. He goes into from like the Scorpion look to the Sub-Zero look. Back in like the Mortal Kombat 2, I think it was.
Yeah.
Ermac ends up having similar powers where he could do the Scorpion get over here.
Yeah.
And so it's so funny because they're the same. It's essentially the same
model.
Yeah. They've just switched the colors on it.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool. Like you think about it, like when Mortal Kombat came out, like way back in the day, it's like the technology and everything to create like a new character every single time and give him like a ton of new moves all the time.
Yeah.
It's like probably really hard, right? So the way that they were able to rebrand all the different ninjas, and personalize them is great.
Yeah. Do you know the story of Ermac and why he even exists?
I don't know a ton of Ermac lore, not gonna lie.
So Ermac was a rumor in like Mortal Kombat 1, I think it was.
Okay.
Either 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Because I think he came out in 3. He was a rumor that like the magazines were like, oh yeah, if you do all of this, you'll get this secret character.
Yeah.
And Ermac is an error. It's supposed to be an error.
Oh, okay.
And
that makes
so
sense.
they were like, people just were trying, and they never got the secret character. Eventually, Ed Boon was like, let's put in this error person into the game. And so out came out Ermac. It was supposed to be an error of like a character. So,
that's awesome.
Which I think is very interesting.
That. And I think, the creators of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon, John Tobias, like seeing their names credited in the movie and knowing that they've been like working very closely with the movie is great, because I feel like overall all the years of Mortal Kombat, they've done a good job of really giving the fans what they want.
Yeah.
And
sometimes they miss the mark with their games, right? But
it's all
sometimes a game's not going to be for everybody.
Yeah. It's tough.
And I thought that it was really cool that Ed was even in the movie itself as the bartender.
Yeah.
Which
He's like,
I thought was
turns
great.
around, Johnny Cage is gone. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
well.
Oh well, we move on. All right. So, you liked it, needless to say.
I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it. It was a great movie. I saw a ton of reviews online of people being like, well, they don't adapt the video game really well into a movie and blah. And it's like, dude, it's hard, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's a video game about killing people. Like, that's literally the only thing you do,
Yeah.
right? Brutal murders, fatalities,
Yeah.
you know? I think they did a really good job, and they're building a really good storyline, and they're doing a really good job of giving us background on the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I had some friends there that haven't really played or don't really know Mortal Kombat at all. So I was trying to explain a little bit of stuff to them. But even without it, you don't really need to know a lot of Mortal Kombat lore to enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
You know? Turn your brain off a little bit, watch it, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Good kills.
Yeah. It's a really good fighting movie too.
Yeah.
Just,
good martial arts.
yeah, you see good technical fighting in it.
Yeah.
I thought that a lot of the CGI that was used,
Yes.
it was so well done
Mm-hmm.
that I didn't mind. I was
Didn't
like,
mind it at all.
oh, yeah. There was I think when Jax and Shao Kahn start their fight,
Mm-hmm.
there's a wide shot in it,
Yeah.
and it's you could tell almost that it's CGI. If you're paying attention, you could tell.
Yeah.
If you're not paying attention, it's such a throwaway shot
Yeah.
that because
It's
you
kinda
immediately go into the close up and you're like, whatever. But it's so beautifully done. So Jax's arms getting ripped off,
Yeah.
which is always
Really
Jax's
good.
downfall.
Jackson, his arms, bro.
I have never seen a movie with Jax in it that he doesn't have
get
his
his
arms.
just absolutely obliterated.
And that was great. So personally, I really liked it. So
Yeah.
here's the section of the show where you give it a rating out of 5.
Out of 5. Okay. Ooh. This is tough.
And just know that everyone's going to judge you based on this rating.
Sorry, guys. If you want to judge me, come fight me. Just kidding. Dude, honestly, I'd probably put it at like a 3.5,
Oh,
close to 4
okay.
out of 5.
Nice.
Just pure enjoyment. I was invested in the movie
yeah.
almost the entire time. I feel like there weren't really any very slow parts of the movie. It was very well paced.
Mm-hmm.
Like since opening scene to the end, you know, I was very invested. Not to mention the actor who plays Scorpion. I forgot his first name. Hiroyuki Sanada. Great actor. Been in countless great movies. Yeah, like I got really excited to watch it.
Yeah.
And when I watched it, I was thoroughly blown away. I was like, this is way better than I expected it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, laughed audibly in the theater. Got told to be quiet a couple times. Yeah, like I said, got goosebumps when Scorpion hit his special move. Get over here. And great. 3.5. I'll give it a 3.8. 3.8. Final score.
Nice. I thought, like you, I think it is very well paced. It's barely 90 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of all these doggone movies that are like 2-3 hours long.
2.5 hours.
Dude, I don't have time.
Chop out half the movie.
Yeah.
We still get to the point.
Yeah.
You know?
Not only that, like I'm tired of movies that are like 2.5 hours long, and then there's a part 2 to that movie.
Yeah.
I cannot stand that.
Like you really can't wrap up your message.
Yeah.
In 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right. Hour and a half, 2 hours. Good length for a movie.
Yeah.
Anything over 2 hours, I kind of start losing interest.
Yeah. No.
Right?
Honestly, like I stopped caring. I don't care.
I'm like,
So.
Bro, we're like 2 hours into this movie and there's still 30 something minutes left. Like,
And there's still so many problems that have not been solved.
nothing solved. And then you get to the end of the movie,
Still
nothing's still solved. And then I have to come back, a year or two later and watch the second part. And then I forgot what happened in the first movie.
So then you have to watch it again.
I'm like, I don't want to watch it again. So then I'm just disinterested in watching the second movie.
Read the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movie is barely 90 minutes. I think it's an hour 20, so 80 minutes long.
Yeah.
You have your introduction to a new character, Johnny.
Yeah.
you have your climax in the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the resolution of everything. They introduced
Yeah.
Katana well. They introduced Johnny well. They introduced. Honestly, they didn't even give me a whole background story of Quan Chi. He just showed up.
He just showed
and
up.
you
And he was like,
accepted it.
I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah,
And
that's
I work
it.
for Shao Kahn. And you're
This is what I do.
oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Shang Tsung also didn't have an introduction. He just showed up,
Yeah.
and it was great. So I have zero complaints about how they did it. Right? Again, they respected the people's intelligence. They were like, if you're here, you probably know something about it.
Exactly.
So therefore, here's everybody that you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Here's who died.
Here's what you want.
Yeah.
A lot of violence, some
Brutalities,
good gore.
fatalities.
Exactly.
Also, seeing freaking Sindel hit that spear and
Yeah.
then slowly, like,
It's
and
like,
you hear it.
Yeah.
It's so visceral.
It's like,
yeah.
holy.
10 out of 10, right there.
Great. Yeah.
So because of that, I give this a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
I feel like I
Pretty
can't give it
similar.
a 5 out of 5. It's really rare when I do 5 out of 5s.
Yeah.
But a 4 out of 5 just covers everything, and then it respects the things that I think they missed, which is just like my own personal opinion about what they missed, which is, again, if you're looking for it, you're going to find some of the computerized stuff where it was
Yeah.
some unnecessary people like Kano coming back. I feel like they could have used other people instead.
Yeah. Agreed.
Also, it being rated R, it's not terrible because it allows Mortal Kombat to be Mortal Kombat,
Exactly.
but that limits the people that could go watch it. And so,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
just because of those little things, 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Because I know there's a bunch of kids that are going to still watch it anyway.
Yeah. Go behind
They're
their
going to
parents'
start
back.
putting up
Their
their glasses with their middle finger. And just because of that, that's it. So,
Yeah.
4 out of 5. And I think that it's still a pretty, first of all, for a video game
For a video game adaptation movie.
amazing. 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. For it being the continuation of Mortal Kombat 1, which was, in my opinion, if I remember correctly, Mortal Kombat 1 did not get a good score for me. It was not a good movie.
It was not that great. I remember watching it when it came out, and I was like,
It was around COVID, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was around, I think, 2021. End of 2020, beginning of 2021,
Yeah.
maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, I remember watching it and being like, like we said, who the heck is this Cole Young guy? I was here for Mortal Kombat, not this guy.
Yeah.
Kind of the Goro throwaway too.
Yeah.
It's like Cole destroys him in their first fight. It's like,
yeah.
all right, whatever. But yeah, kind of a very underwhelming movie.
Yes.
The first one.
Yeah.
With that being said, it is a great setup for the second movie.
Yes.
And I think they blew it out of the water with this one. It was great.
One thing that I will say that this movie did, which I think it's fantastic, a lot of movies tend to tease on like who's going to come in the next movie.
Yeah.
And then they don't do it. It goes a whole different direction. The ending of Mortal Kombat 1 teased Johnny Cage, and it gave us Johnny Cage.
Yes.
And so, again, the filmmakers, the production company, which is very rare, respected everybody that wanted.
They gave us what we wanted.
Yeah.
They knew what we wanted.
And they gave it.
Gave it to us.
Yeah.
Said, here you go. Enjoy.
So
Cool.
I would like, what was his name? From Outworld. Montaro, is it? The half,
I think so.
the Minotaur, basically.
Yeah.
I would love to see him
Yeah.
in a future movie.
Be really cool.
Just because I think he's fantastic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's supposed to be one of Shao Kahn's generals. With Shao Kahn being dead,
No.
is he
unfortunately dead.
really going to be able to be there?
Yeah.
I would like to see Chinook come into the storyline since his medallion was there.
Yeah.
See him like kind of rise. I want to see everything that I've seen in the video games.
There's so many things from the video games that I wanted to see, and
100%. And they have the ability to.
they have
So,
great resources and great actors to portray all of that and give the fans what they want.
yeah.
It's just a matter of how much we're going to push for it, I
That's
guess,
true.
at this point,
Yeah.
We'll see. The reviews haven't been super great as of right
Which
now
is a
from what I've
shame.
seen, which is crazy because,
It's a
you
shame.
know,
It's a
it
good
was a
movie.
great movie.
Go watch it. So,
Yeah.
that being said, here's the other part of the show, as many fans know. We tend to say, who should watch this?
Okay.
Should it be watched also on like a full price type thing, or should you go watch it on a $5 Tuesday?
Yeah.
And so I'll let you go your opinion. Who should go watch this movie? And then should it be go watch on a day that is a full price, so like a Friday night?
Yeah.
Or should it be saved for a $5 Tuesday?
All right, to start off, I personally went and watched it on a $5 Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm a little cheapskate guy. But I would not mind paying full price to watch that movie. Who should watch it? Everybody. I mean, mainly if you're big fans of Mortal Kombat, they've probably already seen it.
Yeah.
If you just enjoy action movies, great action movie. If you enjoy gore, there's gore for, people who love Terrifier.
Yeah.
Who watch Mortal Kombat 2. You got better action, cool kills still, some good brutality. I think if you're a fan of action, if you're a fan of a little bit of gore and horror, if you're a fan of any video game adaptation movie, especially Mortal Kombat, you should watch it.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is definitely a full price movie to go watch. I didn't go watch it on $5 Tuesday. I actually went to go watch it opening night, so Thursday.
Oh, wow.
And it was D-Box, so like I got all the vibration and stuff.
That's awesome.
It's very rare
Yeah.
when I want to spend that money. I did it for Mortal Kombat just because, one, I knew there was going to be a lot of motion because it's Mortal Kombat.
So, yeah.
But I think it's such a movie that I grew up with as a kid.
Yeah.
Like the original
Watching
Mortal
the
Kombat.
original Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation and all those older ones.
Legacy, Mortal Kombat Legacy.
Yeah.
Like all these not so good ninja movies.
Yeah, basically.
To become what it is now was just amazing.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to, like, out of respect to the younger me and also to the franchise itself, I went and paid full price.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not, well, or if you're cheap, $5 is fine. However, I honestly think full price gives you the full experience for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Now, don't take your kids. I'm sorry. It is
Don't take kids.
way too freaking violent. And one of the things that I always say is, like, your own children. If you think that they're going to smash their little brother with a hammer, don't take them. Just don't do that.
There will definitely be little kids.
Yeah.
If they go watch the movie, if you take your children, go watch the movie.
Yeah.
They will probably be leaving, putting on a pair of sunglasses and saying, fuck you.
Yeah, no, honestly.
There's so many F words in that movie. I was like,
even Baraka dropped an
yeah,
F word.
yeah.
So if you don't want there's Johnny Cage curses a lot. There's enough cursing in this movie for every other character in this film, because I think Johnny's the only one that curses, and Baraka.
Johnny, and then Baraka kind of like piggybacks
Following.
off of him, and it's like,
that's it.
Yeah.
And so if you don't want your kids to curse, because they do make it look cool here, don't take them. Yeah. I took my 13-year-old because he's 13.
Yeah.
And I felt like he knows enough to understand this is appropriate.
Yeah.
I shouldn't grab a hammer and slam my brother in the head with it.
Yes.
Or, if you think your kids are prone to violence, whatever age they are, don't take them.
Don't.
At all. Because
don't play the video games either.
Yeah, don't play the video games either. It is bloodier than the first one.
Yes.
It's
a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot more bloodier. It's a lot more violent as well.
Yes.
And it's not only like mystic violence either. It's like proper
straight
martial arts violence.
Gore. Yeah. Like,
I'm going to put my hands on you and I will rip your limbs off. Violence.
Exactly. It's not like mystical, like you were saying, right? It's not like, oh, okay, he's got magical powers and he's doing. It's like, that can happen to me.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So I agree. Definitely.
Someone's gonna put someone on a triangle.
Yep. Choke them out.
And knock them out.
Beat their face into the ground.
Yeah. So, not meant for kids. Don't take your kids. Great date night movie, I think.
Oh yeah.
Because it could definitely open the conversation. Be like, I'm a fighter, and then she'll be like, "Can you do that?"
Yes.
Yeah. Totally.
Here's actually a video of me doing it.
This is my last fight I won.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Brendon over here winning all his fights so far.
I try my best.
So that's what I would say. Don't take your kids. Great date night movie, full price. 4 out of 5 movie, honestly.
I think it's super fun. And like I was saying again, a lot of the reviews I was seeing were like, oh man, like they were kind of dogging on how the movie was made.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're like, there's not like a lot of emotional investment into it and stuff. And I feel like it's because those people don't know the lore of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But again, if you go to watch it, date night movie or whatever, you take your girlfriend, take your wife. If you do take your kids, be careful. But it is a great movie. Just, sit there, turn your brain off for a little bit and watch it and just be entertained.
Yeah.
I think that's sometimes with a lot of movies these days what we're kind of missing.
Yes.
A lot of movies I've seen lately have been kind of like, we're going to try to push an agenda on somebody, or we're going to try to like have this message be portrayed instead of just being like, here's this for entertainment.
Yeah.
And I think it did great.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's such a great movie to watch.
Yeah.
In the state that we live in, it's a little more difficult to find the audience here.
I agree.
But I still think that there's an audience for it.
100%.
Like, a lot of us grew up with this.
Yeah.
And so go watch it and just be mindful.
Check it out.
And I think the world is there's too much going on in the world to try to apply what's happening in the world into a movie that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
To address the whole
it all
feminism
takes place
and all
in
this
a
other crap.
fictional world.
Yeah.
You're in the, outer realm or
outer
realm,
world,
whatever they're in,
realm.
the outer world.
Like,
Bro.
it doesn't matter. There was no feminism in the movie.
Not
it
at
was
all.
about a princess turned queen protecting its people the way that she knew how to do it.
She did not want to see Shao Kahn rule over other realms.
Yeah.
And, seeing that firsthand.
Yeah. She
gave her
suffered
motivation.
it.
Gave her motivation to help others.
Yeah. So
great movie.
There was no like comparison between don't apply what's happening in the world to this movie. It just doesn't apply.
Doesn't apply.
So don't do it. It's just like you said. Go turn off your brain. Enjoy.
Watch it for the enjoyment.
Yeah. Enjoy the entertainment that it is providing.
Yes.
Because it is entertaining. It's funny.
Well written.
Yeah.
Good characters.
Yeah.
Like.
So if you like Mortal Kombat, go check it out.
I had no negative thoughts on it besides Jade. but we got that covered, so we're good.
So there you go. Well, there you have it, guys. So Mortal Kombat 2, go watch it. Go play the video games too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then go check out his fights because he fights consistently. So between the next time that we see you and we tell you what you should be watching and what you should be reading, don't forget, keep watching an anime, rock and roll, and stay nerdy.